Jeremiah 1 and 5, start from there, and then you can read to verse 10, you know, and you can go through Jeremiah 28.
Hey, we're live, by the way.
Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. We want to say peace and blessings to those who elect out there, hearing this word in truth and sincerity. You know, so why do y'all bashing y'all shop for another week out here, man? We preach this word, prophesy the downfall of America, Babylon the Great. You know, because big things are getting ready to happen, man. And it's a blessing to be, speaking these things in the spirit before they happen.
This book of Jeremiah, 28th chapter, verse 8, and it reads, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence."
Which is the lot of a prophet. The lot of a prophet is to speak the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, and as the brother read, the prophets that have been before me and before the of old, that's going way before the time of Jeremiah. They were doing this work, right? What you see brothers out here doing right now, they were doing this since the beginning, man. Can you read that again, Baba?
Jeremiah 28 and 8, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence."
And that's what we're doing right now through the Spirit, man. You know, we're prophesying of the pestilence getting ready to happen. We're prophesying of the war that's getting ready to happen. You know, the war of Armageddon, as it's written in the scriptures. But today it's called World War III. And this is what we see being built up, man. People don't realize, the magnitude in which it's going to come in.
The book of Jeremiah, or Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 5. "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee to be a prophet unto the nation."
Right. So the men you see out here once again are Yahweh Shem Yahushua ordained them from the heavens to be out here preaching His word. And according to the world, this is like insignificant. You know, we look foolish to the world, but to the Lord, this is a great work being done. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua looking down here and saying, "Those are my men." You know, so you ought to treat these men with respect, but we understand that only to those that were given to see, they're gonna do these things.
Verse 6, "Then I said, Lord, the Most High, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord said unto me, say that I am a child, for thou shalt know all that I send thee, and whatsoever I command thee to also speak, thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord."
Right, we can't be afraid of the faces of these people, man, because these people, they're gonna give us stink looks. They're gonna talk their little shit. You know, but at the end of the day, who's in the right? We are in the right, man, because we're preaching righteousness. All these people know is the world, which is wickedness, man. You know, this world is dark. You know, so when you preach against this world, by default, they're gonna hate you. By default, we're public enemy number one. The scripture says that he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. So the fact that we departed from evil through the Spirit, we become prey to this world. What we believe in is foreign to this world. What we speak is foreign to this world. Even the way we speak, is foreign to this world. They can't understand it.
Verse 9. Verse 9, "Then the Lord Yahweh put forth his hand and touched my mouth, and the Lord Yahweh said unto me, Behold, I have put my words in thy mouth."
Hey, that reminds me of that scripture in Isaiah where it talks about he put a coal to his mouth, and he purified it. If the brothers can grab that precept from Brother Church. Pretty much, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he purified our mouths so that we can speak these things, man.
This is Isaiah 56, starting at verse 5. "Then said I, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. For mine eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. Then flew one of the seraphims unto me, having a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongs from off the altar. And he laid it upon my mouth, and said, Lo, this hath touched thy lips, and thine iniquity is taken away, and thy sin purged."
And who does that represent today? Yahushua. Yahushua has purified our lips. He purified us, and now we're not held down by our sins no more. Lord willing, we be of the elect. Yahushua, is our intercessor. you know, he's going to purify us. The scripture says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And it also says, wherewith shall a man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto to the word of the Lord, man. So we're cleansed, all right, through the word being preached unto us.
Yeah. Verse 21?
Yeah.
Come. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out, and to pull down and to destroy, and to throw down and to build and to plant.
Man, going back to the point that I made earlier, man. You know, we're not, Lord willing, we're of the elect. We're not just regular guys, man. You know, hey, Satan would put that mind in your head like you're nothing. You know, you're nobody's, man. But really, if you know the truth, you know, we're not regular guys. You know, we're above these people, man. And if we're of the elect, we go back to, you know, the beginning, man, with Yahweh Shah, the 144,000, man. You know, and that's a blessing within itself. We have the power to root out kingdoms and to plant kingdoms. You know, we have the power, you know, to tell these nations what's getting ready to happen to them before it happens.
Right, because the power that's backing us up is the power of the heavens, man.
Yep.
This thing is not of men. That's why it has not come to naught. It's only growing greater, man.
Yep.
Because this is all ordained in Yahweh Bashim Shai.
That's right.
You know?
I can back you up. In the book of 2 Corinthians, the brother said it only gets greater, you know, and the brother also said these people are going to give us stink faces, this, that, and the third, which we don't care for and which we can't care for. 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8, for we can do nothing against the truth before the truth. So this thing is a driving force. You know, whether you want it to be or not, it's going to push through.
Right.
Because like the brother mentioned, and roughly paraphrased, that goes out to men, it'll come to naught. The same way when you see these carnal groups come together, whether it may be Black Lives Matter, that's not new under the sun. You had the Black Panther Party, so whatever is not of the Lord that want to come in coalition and united together is all, man.
Right.
Hey, that's right. Hey, I want to add a quick point to what the brother said. You know, as the men of the Lord teaching, even the men of the Lord being out here are not just regular men, because the scriptures, the Lord likens his men unto jewels. All right. It says how a man of the Lord shall be a fine gold, even a golden wedge of Ophir. It also says how he shall make a man, you know, what is that, in Isaiah the 13th chapter, or Isaiah the 2nd chapter?
I'm in a hiding place.
A hiding place from the wind, man.
Right.
Okay, so the men that you see out here on the highways and byways, right now you can't see it, but it's going to be evident in the times to come. Okay, what it means, a man shall be a hiding place from the wind, it means that all the, you know, in the time of trouble, okay, a man of the Lord is literally going to be, you know, like an escape, okay? So that's why in this time, you got to be very careful, even how you deal with brothers,
Right.
okay? Because Yahweh Shah likens his men unto his little ones, man. And that's very, you know, you don't want to offend them, okay? So right now you may not see it, but it's real evident. It's going to be real evident in the time to come how the Lord is going to show how he deals with his men, man, you know?
This is the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiastes 13th chapter verse 23, and it reads, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he said, they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he humble, it's like if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. Hey, and that's how they look at us, man. You know, like the brothers going into, man. We are not your average Joes out here, man. You know, Lord willing, we're part of that number, man. Right? They account what we say as not important. They look at us as if we're bums, you know, whatever, man. Right? But if someone in the world would say something or say the exact same things we're saying, they're gonna take notes. They'll start, you know, living by it, right? But the minute that we say these things, man, people will look at us like we're crazy, like we're mad, man.
Right.
You know?
There you go. That's true. Con. The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 1, verse 27, it reads, but the Most High hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And the Most High hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
Right. When you look at these worldly scholars, they got these books, they got these titles, you know, doctors, PhDs, masters, you know what I'm saying? And to the worldly eye, this is what wisdom is. Or he got not like you can pick somebody up off the street and give him a PhD and say, look, he's a doctor. You know, so those papers don't mean anything, man. What matters is if the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai is dealing with you. And in our case, the Lord, his spirit is dealing with us, beginning with the apostles and elders of the great millstone, man. You know, the apostles didn't need a paper, all right, a physical paper to understand the scriptures, man. No, they have the spirit of the Lord with them. And that's why through the spirit, they're confounding a lot of these Christians, man. The Hebrew Israelites, mainly the prophets of great millstone, are confounding a lot of these Christians and every of these other religions out here, man, because they don't have it. You know, they can't tell you what's getting ready to happen. You know, they can't tell you that famine, pestilence, World War III is getting ready to happen, man. Matter of fact, whenever people really get serious about the Bible, they come to the Israelite videos to learn something. You know, because they know that whatever they're indulging, whatever they're into, is not teaching them anything. So they come to the Israelites, whether they scoffing or they're hearing truth and sincerity, they know that what's being spoken out of these scriptures by the prophets is the truth, man. And they can't do nothing about it. You know?
Hey, you know, it's crazy now. Now you starting to see people starting to say, hey, those Israelite guys aren't so crazy anymore, huh? Yeah. Right? Because like you were going into the wars, the rumors of wars, the pestilences, the famines, right? All these things are coming to fruition, man. All these things is coming to pass, man. And it's a lot more getting ready to come to pass, man. It's undeniable that we are living in the last days, man.
Very undeniable, man, because we see so much is happening concerning prophecy, man. Another thing happening is what? False prophets. False prophets are popping up. You know, and that's a sign that the Lord Yahweh Shai told us to look out for. Somebody grab me Matthew 24 when he talks about many false prophets.
I got that. Hey, like the brother was also saying, you know, those gods don't sound so crazy no more. Hey, it's because, hey, the scriptures, man. Okay, the scriptures are faithful and true, man. Like it's written in 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. Likewise, many other scriptures, man. Like the brother quoted, if it's of men, it will come to naught. That's why, what does it say in Ezekiel? Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter, it says, then shall they know a prophet have been among them, man. Hey, that's going to come to pass as well, man. You're seeing the beginning stages of that right now, okay, but you're really going to see it, all right, when, hey, these prophecies really come, like the prophecy of the MOTB. When that comes out, then they shall know a prophet have been among them. When you see, you know, these individuals, you know, when they start getting drafted off for World War III, then you shall know, man. See, the things that the men of the Lord are saying, again, it may not seem so clearly, but the Lord is gonna make it real evident in the time to come, man.
Yeah,
and that's why. Oh, go ahead, bro.
Now you got it.
No, I was gonna say that's why we have to speak the words of the Lord, man. We can't come out here on our own accord and start making shit up. No, we gotta speak the word of the Lord because it's gonna come to pass, man.
Right. And if it's unclear to you, you know, that's probably because you might be wicked, man. Okay, because scripture say the Lord is making it plain, you know, if you want to, brother. Hey, the Lord making it plain, man. All right, how it says, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked, man. Okay, so how about we start making it plain here in these last days, man? You know, write it plain upon paper, and he may run their readers, right? You know?
2nd Esdras 9 and 5, for like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Right? So the end is manifest. It's easily to be perceived and seen. It's obvious that we're in the end of times, man. The end times, man. It's obvious who the devil is and who the wicked is, man. It's obvious that the name of the Lord is Jesus, man. All these things are obvious. But to the wicked will never understand, man.
Book of Colossians chapter 1 verse 27, to whom the Most High was made known what is the riches of the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, which is Mashiach and Jesus, the hope of glory.
The Gentiles are the Israelite fullness among the other nations. But the point that I want to make to that scripture is like, the Lord has made known the mysteries unto, you know, us, man. Lord willing, we're the elect, but He made the mystery known unto us, man. That's why it's not hard to grant that right to Him. That's why it's not hard to determine between the righteous and the wicked. Because right now, there's a lot of false prophets popping their heads up, man. A lot of prophets, man. You know, and this is why you got to be able to be in the spirit to discern these things, man. Because right now, at these times, we're living in time with the MOTB being established, man. You're going to have many false prophets saying that, you know what, that's not the MOTB. That's not what it is. It's this. You know, which is going to cause a lot of confusion. They're doing it right now. You know, and it's causing confusion. How much more when it comes out?
Hey, bro, read verse 26, Bible Kar.
Verse Colossians chapter 1, verse 26. I got to put the verse Colossians 1, chapter 1, verse 26. Even the mystery which has been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to the saints.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, man, and that was just the generation, man. I mean, these things were not known. You know, back in that going back in the ancient world, man, it was not revealed to everybody. Even in times, during the apostles, not everybody, had the mysteries going on to them. You always got to reveal them things to the apostles, and the apostles push them to the rest of the people and those who in the city. Well, y'all about to see y'all try to get them to the city. The Lord opens up the spiritual mind to understand these things, man. The rest of the people out here, you've been blinded. That's what the book of Matthew, the 13th chapter says.
It said many righteous men have desired to hear to hear those things which you see and have not seen them. Damn, it say many righteous men. So it's just to show you how truly it's a blessing in this time for us to be able to receive this knowledge and understand it.
Man, because like the prophets of old, they wrote these things, but they weren't in a time to receive it. Now we're living in a time to where, Isaiah writing about the mystery. He didn't understand the mystery, but we do not because we're living in that time, man. And how much more now, we're living in that time to where Yahweh Shai is coming back. And that's what the prophets really desire. They desire to see the return of Yahweh Shai, man. So they desire to see these things, but it wasn't that time. We are right now, so, this should be a very exciting time, especially for us, man. Knowing that we have this peace.
That's right.
It's crazy because a lot of the prophets too, they've had visions and seen the end, and they still didn't understand what they were seeing, man. They had the Lord to break it down for them to understand. But hey, now we're going to witness in first hand what the prophets of old seen and what they prophesied of. The destruction, the collapse of America, civil war, world war, the collapse of the economy, famine, cannibalism.
That's
all
right.
The prophets seen this, man, through visions. Not all the prophets, but some prophets seen it through visions, bro.
Hey, good example. A good example is Ezra. Yahweh Shai revealed a lot to Ezra. He really didn't understand a lot of it. He saw it and he was terrified, but he really didn't understand a lot of it. It's like that scripture in 2nd Ezra 16 where he says,
Woe is me.
woe is me, who will deliver me in those days. And he talks about an arrow. When he talks about the arrow shall be shot from one end of heaven to the other.
Right.
He's talking about the mystery, but he didn't understand what the arrows, the mysteries were. He just describing it.
That's right.
So, we're living in a time now to where we know what it is. So we're preaching these things in company, man.
In the book of Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 19, and for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak. Right now we're making known the mystery of the scriptures. Even when we break it down too, a lot of people still don't understand that. It's not meant for the majority of people to understand. Boy, y'all was trying to talk and spoke in parables, man. It was only for the elect few, man.
Hey, even go ahead, bro. No, you got it, brother. You said you had a precept, right?
Yeah, but I was going to make a point too.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
You spoke about deep parables and utterance, and the utterance, also when people speak a different language, that's what might be in that sense. Yep. But like the brother going into, our vision is more clear than we talking to Paul. And now we have the answer. Why y'all about to get our shot? 1 John chapter 2, verse 20. But you have the unction from the Holy One, and you know all things.
That's right.
They spoke of arrows before, and now we all into the arrows. Now we know that the arrows have foreheads in them. We know the distance they travel, the speed, weight. They have a GPS system, this, that, and the third. Why y'all about to get our shot?
The reason why it's written that way is because they had to use the word to make the best describe devices. You know what I'm saying? Because, and another thing too, the Lord does things parabolically and in dark senses. Certain things are kind of under the radar, man. And the Lord does that with wisdom. As the scripture flat out said, America's going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles.
Right.
It would ban the Bible, man. Like the Lord said, He's spoken in a parable and upon a dark senses.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to also read in the spirit, in spiritual context. What arrow do you know can be shot from one country to a completely another country, man? That's got to be a strong-ass boat. That's how you know when you talk about the ICBM nuclear missiles. ICBM standing for Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. Right?
You know, what's crazy is that these wise people of the world, like they're actually learning to break down from the apostles, man. They've learned a lot of things from the apostles, man, because nobody's really going into the Bible before the Hebrew Israelites were, man. You know, so when they hear, you know, myths, who they come to, who do really come to when they hear about bad things, you know, concerning certain events. They come to the Hebrew Israelite titles, man. That's why, you know, what comes to mind is, story that I commonly hear about how I think in Hawaii there was a siren going on, you know, and the brother from Hawaii was going live. He has like damn near like I don't want to say a million followers, I know it's a high number. He had like a high number of watchers. Why? Because people were terrified. People knew who to come to or to hear what's going on. So you know when people are terrified, they know that, okay, we're going to these guys, right? Because they've been saying these things, people just don't give a damn. That's why, you know, they're walking out here nonchalant. They just don't care about what we're saying. They know in the back of their mind that what we're saying is the truth. They hate it, but they can't do nothing about it.
And that's another reason why the Lord is gonna allow his men, the prophets, he's gonna close their mouth in that time. You know, because Proverbs, the first chapter, goes into it. That's the spirit. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, I'm going to go straight to the point. Proverbs 1 and 27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
Hey, brother, that backs up like the brother said. When those sounds were going on, that was their fear. You know? So what's the immediate thing to do? What Jake do when they think it's the end? They start, oh, God, save me. If you help me this time, I'll never do it again. You got it, bro.
Proverbs 1 and 27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
That's right.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
That's right.
That's the mindset of Jake, man. It's like the brother said, when Jake's in trouble, when Jake is in dire need, that's when they want to turn to the Lord. Majority try to turn to kids, they turn to Jesus worship and turn to Christianity. But that's when they want to get spiritual, man. Man, I remember I was on a plane, there was heavy turbulence on the plane. I was fire on my seat. Everybody around me crying and praying, but those little children laughing. But everybody, yeah. He didn't pray before you hopped in the plane. He didn't pray during the plane. But now when the stress is upon you, you want to call upon the Lord.
Hey, prepare, man. Prepare to see a lot of atheists turn to believers, man. A lot of non-believers turn to believers, man. They'll be like, oh, shit. I think there is a God. You feel me? When they see them chariots crack those clouds, they see the Messiah coming dreadfully, man. People gonna be giving up the ghost off the sight, man. They don't have no choice but to acknowledge the power, you know?
You know, I was gonna say, that brings to mind two videos, maybe going back to brother that posted. There was some dude, some Edomite sitting in his car saying the lightning gonna happen in 3 seconds. Then it's like if lightning comes in 2 seconds, then I believe there is God. In 2 seconds, lightning happens. What do you have to say? That's alarming. You know, that's alarming. That's alarming. A lot of people out here, man. Like right now, you ain't said what's getting ready to happen. So when it does happen, everybody gonna be like, that's alarming. You know, what can they do about it? You gotta go through that judgment. That's not the person.
The Lord's getting ready to bring these people's worst fears upon them. This Isaiah 66:4. I also will choose their delusions
Right.
and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes and chose that in which I delighted not. See, so the stuff that the Lord was telling you not to do, you wanted to keep indulging in it. The Lord's going to bring your worst fears upon you, man. He's going to make you choose your own delusions, man. All right, you wanted to turn your back on the Lord because you wanted to grow your dread. Well, guess what? You die by getting snared up by your dread, man. You know, you wanted to turn your back on the Lord and commit adultery. And guess what? You can get the clap, man, and die like that.
That's a spirit.
Or, so on and so forth, man.
That's a spirit.
And the Lord is terrible in His judgment, man. And that's what I'm saying. It's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the Lord.
That's right. Hey, that's the spirit because, you know, just like us, sometimes the Lord will put it on the brother's spirit to correct you. We get around certain individuals, the Lord puts us around them to correct them. And they will still be wicked. So like you said, whatever, you know, whatever they continue to do, that's gonna be to their detriment, man. You know?
Play, for lack of a better term, devil's advocate for those of our people that's into atheism and stuff. A lot of Jake is atheist because Christianity doesn't make sense to them. Christianity doesn't make sense, period. There's a lot of contradictions in Christianity. That's why you gotta go to the scriptures to get the truth, man.
That's right.
Rely on the spirit to understand it, man. Christianity will never make sense.
That's right.
When you atheists argue with Christians, atheists have solid arguments. But Christianity doesn't make sense.
Brother, can some real quick, Jeremiah 3:15? Because hey, what the brother's saying is on point. And that's why it's very important that you come to the true teachers. It's very important that you come to those that have 100% truth. Because if it's not 100%, everything else, if it's 98, 99, where's the 1%? You got to, oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Doctrine is everything is intertwined and interwoven together.
Yep.
So let's say you break down one scripture wrong, that can lead to you breaking down a hundred scriptures wrong.
That's right.
Because it all is supposed to be on one accord.
You try to make other scriptures fit that doctrine that you're fucking up, man.
Exactly. A little leaven is a whole lump. But what do you want?
Hey, what's that other one? How in 1 Corinthians, the 14th chapter, 40th verse, the Heavenly Father is not the author of confusion. But
Let all things be done decently and
Salakia.
But in the 30s it says,
I quoted the wrong scripture. Salakia. But like it says, let all things be done decently. No, that's not the one I wanted, but it's.
I can grab it real quick.
And then the other one was Jeremiah 3:15. All right. Come.
1 Corinthians 14 and 33. For Yahweh Shai is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
That's right. So meaning that there's gonna be someone out here with 100% truth, because the Lord is not the author of confusion.
Jeremiah 3 and verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to my heart,
And a pastor is a teacher. You got it, bro.
which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
And that's what the men of the Lord are doing right now. And it says pastors according to mine heart. All right, not that's teaching for vain, teaching for money. No, to the Lord's heart, that's gonna teach His word. Y'all bros got it.
They're being taught by false prophets. They're being taught by people that don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And that's the balance of the Lord too, because He got some prophets out here, and He got His will out here, man. You know, so really, at the end of the day, you know, if you were a good start to, you know, the prayer we so comfortable, the Lord wanted you to do this scripture thing. To the people, the people are here.
That's right.
You know, so the Lord made you false prophet, you know, and you better pray that He don't give you up to their false prophet.
Ton.
I got something back up.
At the end of the day, it's not really up to us to go to receive this or not. You know, it's up to the Lord. That's why we pray. Like, we pray like help for lack of better words. Lord, you know, choose us, man. You know, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. You know?
It's Ezekiel 14 and 9. And if the prophet be deceived when he hath spoken a thing, I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet. And I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. And they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity. The punishment of the prophet shall be even as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him. Okay? Like you're saying, the blind lead the blind. Both of them. So you're going to receive the same punishment as the false prophets if you hearken unto them, man. Because the scriptures speak about not making yourself an underling to a foolish man. Okay? Now, if you're a false prophet and you're leading people astray who don't know better, shame on you. But if you have heard the right way, yet you still want to go fall after the wicked-ass prophets, you're going to be destroyed, rightfully so, man. Right. Okay? And for you atheists out there, man, you know, because I didn't want to let y'all get away scot-free. What does it say in Psalm 14?
The fool.
The fool has said in his heart, there is no God.
Ooh.
They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good, man.
That's right.
You know, you can break it down.
Nah, I mean, cause even the heathen, man, they can tell, look at nature, man, tell the power of the Most High, man. You have to be very foolish and very ignorant, lack of knowledge, to not have a power regarding the Most High. Man.
That's
Lord
right.
Giving us the breath. You didn't wake up yourself every day.
Right.
You didn't bring yourself into the world, or your mother, or your grandparents, man. You don't have no damn people. You can't build yourself to death.
It's the Big Bang, an explosion happened, and that's how all life was created.
Science.
And where did the explosion come from?
Right.
Fuck out of here, man.
The doctor is moving. But I want to back the brother up. He spoke about the blind leading the blind and pretty much judgment coming to both of them. Luke chapter 12, verse 47. Con. It reads, and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will. I want to get to
12 and 47.
This is the book of 1 John, the 4th chapter, starting at the top, and it reads, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Right, that's just backing up all the points the brothers are making, man. You know, try the spirit by the spirit, man. You know, like brother Yato was going into, man. The truth is out here. Somebody got 100% truth. It was everybody out about 100% confidence that Great Bills don't have 100% truth, man.
That's right.
But you have to do that diligent search yourself, you know, to see.
That's right.
You know, damn, what's that scripture called? To the paraphrase, let every man before you persuade him, man.
That's right, bro.
You know? Shit, go to these other groups, man. A lot of brothers, so we found GMS, you know, we went to other groups. Some brothers, you know, that they came straight to the truth. But, hey, again, you know, try the spirit, man.
And the Lord is not even making it hard anymore. Because right now, when I say anymore, I'm talking about like how it's everything's becoming manifest. You know, everybody's coming back in their life. You know what I'm saying? If you're a prophet then, you're a prophet now. If you're a false prophet then, you're a false prophet now. And y'all about to see our child, you pretty much, you know, revealing everything, man. You know, and the word revealing is to pull back the veil. You know what I'm saying? So, it's the revelation. Still the same thing, you know, pull back the veil. And y'all about to see our child pulling back the veil. You pretty much know what it is now, man. You know, he's really not making it hard to see what is the way. You gotta have the spirit to see it, man, because now when you hear like a quote unquote prophet, you know, speaking out of the scriptures, you gotta listen now, man. And what is this guy talking about, man? What he's saying, sound doctrine? You know, you don't see guys speaking out of his ass, man. Bullshit. You know? That's why it's not really hard though.
Yeah, man. If in 2023, soon to be 2024, if individuals are telling you that it is okay to eat swine flesh, then you should know that they don't got it. That's why it says in Malachi, the 3rd chapter, I believe the 18th verses, then you shall discern between he that serveth the Most High and he that serveth them not. So you should be able to discern a man by his fruits, especially in this time when the Lord is making it evident, man. If dudes is telling you that, you know, the mark is not the MOTB is not the RFID micro C-hip, then you should be like, oh, this is off. If they letting you know that, you know, Babylon the Great ain't gonna be the, you can destroy. I mean, you can discern between a man on the way, you know, he breaks the scriptures down, you know.
So not 47, but 48. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be with few stripes, but unto whosoever much is given of them shall be much required, and to whom much men have committed much of them they will ask more. I would bring out another one. These brothers mentioned pretty much how, Lord willing, we don't ever let it pray. People better pray that the Lord don't give us a false prophet. The book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 13, give me any plague with the plague of the heart. You know, pretty much goes back to the mind. Any wickedness, but the wickedness is what? We pray the Lord, you know, guys are upset. Keep us on the right hand side, rather than, you know, have to let the earth going off the left.
And low key, believing false doctrine is a plague of the mind. Your ass is mentally retarded where you can't see the truth even though it's manifested right in front of you. You can't see that the MOTV is a see it, man. You think the MOTV is fucking because you're fucking retarded.
That's right.
Because if you're not with us, you're against us. Yep. But also, you're going from not saying I don't know, but you're going from the fact of saying it's not.
Yep.
You really going back far.
I got to put you.
Right, you're better off than anybody don't know.
Right.
And saying it's not.
For that, the Lord will show you, the Lord put a spirit of slumber on it, man. You know, because ultimately, it's the willing out by the mouth God to go and see the truth or not, man.
You know? And then you want to use scripture to drive forth the doctrine. You got it, brother.
First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21. This is exactly what the brother was telling me. He said, Bible Spirit. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Right? Just because, you may not fully understand the truth, or you just somebody new coming into the truth, you hear somebody talking eloquently, reading, you still got to do your own due diligence. That's why he said it. Right? You can't just take everything at face value. So prove all things. And if something is right, hold fast to what that which is good.
The simple believeth every word.
That's right.
The rooted man looketh well to his own. So you got to be in the spirit of a rooted man, like in Church of Berea. All right, you have to be able to do your own research, man. Okay? So you can't just always go off of what Peter said. Because you can hear something, but what you heard could be wrong. All right?
Hey, you know what I be doing? Anytime I'm talking to someone, whether it's about the scripture, whatever, man, after I'm finished that, I'll say, hey, Google it, search it up, do your research, man. You know, but hey, that's a lot. That's what you see a lot of these Christian churches do, man. You know, they'll pastor go in there with a nice spewing bullshit to the congregation, man. And they just spin it up, man. They taking it for face value. They believe in what they want to believe, man. Right? They hearing it. It sounds good to them, man. They hear those smooth words, man. Like it says in my mouth is then, speak smooth things,
Isaiah 30, I can grab that.
That's what they want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth, man. Because this truth is hard, man. It's raw. It's unfiltered. People hate the truth.
When you think about it, a lot of it has been accepted. The Lord has invested his men in spirit, our time to the truth. That's why it's such a disrespectful. For a small example, someone comes and says, oh, the 12 tribes of Christ. You have to understand, many multiple men have done the research and have gone through the spirit of those times.
Yeah. In Isaiah chapter 30, starting at verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be forever, the time to come, forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
Hey, that's what people say, man. That's how a majority of Jake in these Christian churches are, man. A lot of Jake that go to these churches, they know the truth. They know that they Israelites. They know what they pack telling them is a lie, but what they do, they still walk up in that bitch, sit down front row, paying their tithe and offering to bullshit.
I remember,
Because it feels good.
God, I remember in high school, I used to be spiritual or whatever, I just didn't believe in Jesus, that white Christianity, and I told my boy about it. And I was like, bro, you can't be believing in it. He was like, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I was just like, man.
That's something mindset.
It is, man, because that's that stronghold. You like, no matter, even if I could see something or if I could smell the truth, I can see that light, My parents still taught me this, so I can't really revert to that.
Hey, what I think it's simply you know not what you worship. They don't know. They don't believe it. But he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna still go. I'd rather be safe than sorry. They don't know what they believe, what they worship for real, man.
You worship, you know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews.
Hey, and if I could mention, that's ignorant. To believe it, to worship something and you ain't do the research behind it. See, the difference between, us and these people out here, of course, we all got that zeal as Jake, but we've done the research. We read the scriptures. We did our due diligence to the best of the spirit that the Lord put upon us. Hey, we did the research behind it. A lot of these Jakes just believe because it was passed down from generation. That's why they believe in plantation Christianity, because it was given to them. But brothers, we ain't wake up knowing that we was Israelites. Yeah, we ain't fall out of chariot. As it is written in Jeremiah the 17th chapter, we was discontinued from our heritage, man. But soon as the Lord put that spirit upon us to believe, and we started reading the scriptures, watching videos, and now we know what we worship, man. All right, but the rest of these people, that's why they gonna go down into that C-hip line, man, because they don't know what they worshiping, man. You know? Willingly, that's right.
They know that the Israelites have it. They know it. But it was easy to keep it from the path that they're on. Because people don't like change. And they don't have the spirit of believe that the Lord is coming back soon. They think that this is going to continue forever, man. And Pastor True, because he was preaching, you know, he drives the Benz. They believe in carnal things, man.
Ultimately, they're not of the chosen.
That's right.
Because if you're of the elect, you're going to believe on this truth.
That's right.
Eventually, you will come around. You feel me? There will not be one member of the elect in the chairs falling on Jesus.
Nope.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Okay, and that's the thing, man. Yahweh Shai, he just has to open somebody's spirit up. You know, right now, a lot of people in the world, they can't receive the truth because they have angels blocking their mind. You've even got some people who came into the fold. They tasted of that heavenly word, that heavenly gift, man. They tasted the one with grace. Then they went back to the world. Why? Because ultimately they're not of the elect, man. The Lord took the Holy Spirit away from them, man. He took the knowledge back, man.
Okay, the Lord answered their prayers like people said, like the third said in Isaiah 30. Prophesying unto a lie, prophesying unto a smooth thing. But they don't want to hear the truth, man. So the Lord gave them lying and false prophets, man, to deceive them. Because the Lord doesn't want spirits attached to him that really don't believe, man. What good does the Lord have for unbelief, man?
Right.
Like, all the unfaithful but die in the unfaithfulness.
That's right. That's right.
It's the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, starting at verse 3, and it reads, and as he sat upon the mountain of
Those
Olives,
niggers.
the disciples came up to him privately, saying, tell us,
Yeah, they
when
was.
shall these things be? When shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
Old
And
bottle.
Yahweh answered
Old
and said
bottle.
unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
No man. Well, a lot of these people in the world moving, you know, they're ready to stick me, man. You know, first doctrine, you know, really get heavily pushed out here. The MOTV comes out here and got niggas saying, you know what, go ahead and take, ain't no problem. That's not the MOTV. You know, hey, a lot of people want to be deceived by it, especially a lot of people in the Christian churches, man. They're going to be deceived by it because their pastors are under that 501c3. So, you know, Esau, he was going to be having them push, you know, to take it, just like he did with the VAX. You know, that thing came out, there wasn't no push by the Christian church to not take it. They were saying to take it, they were encouraging it. Matter of fact, there was a commercial of the Christian church promoting that shit, man. You know, so you can see like what was happening then, you know, and what's going to happen now, but it's going to be pushed harder, man.
I think that actually looks at Jesus wants you to take the back too.
I mean, they're going to use your friends against you. I mean, if they know that's who can better negotiate with you, that's what they're going to go to.
And the hypocrisy of these Christians. Yahweh, what one scripture did Yahweh ever tell any of the people that he healed, take this VAX? He healed them in the name of Yahweh Shai, man. The disciples, they healed people, they brought people back from the dead in the name of Yahweh Shai. So for you Christians, man, how is it that you want to go run to Esau, run to man to help save your problems, man? And you ain't run to the Lord, man.
That's weird. This is from Los Angeles Times. What would Jesus do? He'll get vaccinated. That's what. On September 22nd, 2021.
That's how you know Esau knows how to play on Jacob. Esau knows Jacob's simple, and he knows that Jacob says he, and he's gonna feed into that shit, man.
Esau, what do you call that? Master psychologist, man. They know how to play with your mind. You go to these churches and say anything. Trust and science. God trust science. You know, they be like, you go to the doctor, don't you? You know, you go to the hospital, right? You know, they try to use all these things to lead the blind leading the blind, man. Hey, we compare this to a lot of these countries getting hunted down by the congregation. Once they know, like, oh shit, this nigga was setting us up.
What did Yahweh tell the woman that faith have done? You know, it wasn't the woman with the blood. You know? Yeah, he said when she touched his garment, you know, he said thy faith have healed you. You know, that's what, you know, the pastors still be pushing their congregation's faith. Don't worry about whatever the pestilence going on out there. You have faith that the Lord's going to take care of you, and you'll be all right. But no, they ain't push that. They push, you got to take that, you got to go and take that thing. Go and get your arm coat. All right, you be safe out here, man. Because, and to make things worse, make matter worse, you know, you were going to take the thing to not die, but if you took it, what really killed you, you know?
Those who seek to save their lives are losing.
Yep.
What we paraphrase?
Yep.
You went to the Esau, you went to the enemy to try to extend and save your life. And your ass is now slowly learning. A lot of you already hearing the ghost, man.
Hey, y'all remember what Joe Biden said to Charlemagne? He said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. You know, and he was, remember, when that C-19 was first coming around, that was near the elections, right? The following year was the elections. And, you know, that was a big component of his campaign. You know, pushing that VAX, you know, and a lot of, who was that subjugated to? That was to Jake. You know, if you don't take that jab, or if you don't vote for me, so it's gonna be the same thing in the times to come. Like, if you don't take that charagma, if you don't take that mark, you won't be able to be a member of society. You're gonna be outcasted, you know?
When the jab first came out, it said it specifically. We should prioritize so-called blacks, Hispanics, or Native Americans.
That's right.
Not Indians, not Arabs, no other one. Just personally the three categories.
The minority.
Those missing was the 40.
Those had to be first in line, they said.
First in line.
Even before Esau. So hold on. If the jab is supposed to be so special, ain't Esau?
Right.
Why Jake?
Right.
We mainly have to talk about because they had murder on their mind.
Right.
They wanted to do away with us as a nation, man.
And it was free.
Yep.
And it was free.
You know this sometimes.
Mock Olive. No, what was that? What's the infamous quote you be saying?
Oh, if something is free, that means you're the product.
That's right, bro.
Oh, this is
And you Jake was the products, man. Oh, why you got a lot of these dudes have cataract, what's that? Yeah, cataract arrest. Yeah.
Heart attack at a young age. How the fuck you 18 years old and you catch a heart attack?
Cause you took that shit.
Athletes.
LeBron James' son.
The ones that's supposed to be in bad shape, the ones that's getting knocked down.
Salakia, Mock Olive had precept.
more willing. You see LeBron James mid-game.
Just fucking collapse on the court, man. Yeah.
Going back to the false prophets, Jeremiah 10 and 21, for the pastors are become brutish
Yup.
and have not sought the Lord. Therefore they shall not prosper, and all their flocks shall be scattered.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, we're in a time of giving trouble. Don't be surprised when you see men of the Lord, or brothers that you see on the highways and byways, have flocks of people following them. Those are the people that, truly believe in the Lord, that work in the Christian pastor houses, but they realize that the pastors, were on some bullshit, and now they're seeking the truth and teaching the truth,
That's right.
I'm surprised if you see brothers, multitudes behind them, man.
Oh, for sure.
Shit, bro. Dude, you bring your daughter out here to fucking parade.
In the center of downtown, bro. All these weird ass motherfuckers says, look at these so-called turn their head out. Man, we need salvation out this place, man. This place needs to get destroyed. Shit like that affects your spirit, man. You can't even go to a place and try to have, enjoy your children because you got these fucking weird ass fucking Edomites out here, man.
That's right, bro. That's right.
Jumping down to verse 24, Matthew the 24th chapter, jumping down to verse 24 reads, for there shall arise false Mashiachs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, and so much that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
They didn't talk mainly about Esau because he talked about second
Jay said, nah.
Yeah, second chapter,
Yeah.
they were so much lying money with the power of Satan, man. Esau, you got a technology to fool the whole world, man. One of something we talk about technology is what? Project Bluebeam. He can literally project something in the sky and make it seem like it's real, man. I remember seeing a video, I don't know if it was Trump or whatever, but he pretty much showed like a large figure just ascending into hologram, ascending into like a portal, and that shit just shut. And that shit looks real, on the screen, it looks real, but how much more in person when you see or when you got to do? You got to serve. You got served, they got all that here, man. So how much more you know, how much more you think you saw you can push the MOTV, the Lion Miracle name of the MOTV new technology, man. He may very well said people like we wouldn't even have a problem being a woodshop and be like, I've been a paraplegic since I was born, and then I took these things.
Jump to the
Yeah, because Esau's one of his main tools is deception. You know, deceiving you. And ultimately, like the brothers mentioned, that's what he's gonna do in the times to come. He gonna give you a soft story. And look what you got with AI. I remember there was a video with Tom Cruise, looked just like Tom Cruise, but it wasn't Tom Cruise, man. It was AI. So just imagine what he's gonna do in the times to come, man. Right. Right.
Imagine the shit that they got that's not released, that's perfected, bro. Fact, check me out. Snapchat filter.
Right.
You put on a Snapchat filter, you really think that your face is whatever the fuck filter it is, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's a small scale. But you had that one guy, who's the guy in the NBA that called you rap?
Oh, you talking about Adam Silver?
The commissioner? Yeah, he had a little, like, it wasn't necessarily like a TED talk, but it was like a presentation. And he was showing like this one guy, he scanned his body. And then after he scanned his body, he made him as a player. Like he took another player, but instead of it being that player, it was the guy whose body he scanned.
Wow.
So the guy's wearing his regular clothes, but it looks like he's in the NBA dunking, dribbling the ball and all that shit. So if he starts to do that on a small scale, how much more when it comes time to persecute the name of the Lord?
That's right.
2K face scan. Oh yeah. Remember 2K?
2K, yup. Face scan, yup.
And we was thinking twice about it, like, oh shit, I could be on my player. Shit, that's me.
Right, right.
Two examples of that. It was years ago at I think it was a Coachella. They had a hologram Tupac on stage, rapping and singing and shit. That was years ago. That shit was real.
And that hologram technology is really from the heavens. Alright? You read Matthew the 17th chapter where Moses showed up, Elijah showed up, and then it was Yahweh Shai. Peter was like, Lord, let us build 3 tabernacles. One for you, one for Moses, one for Elijah. Right? It looked like actual old men, but that was really just a hologram. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was.
Damn, that's powerful.
Star Wars. You know, when they got the little, like the little thing, you know, and then they like hologram up and they were like, oh, is that remember? It's not. It's like apparition. Exactly.
Brother posted in the chat something where you can upload a video to it and it'll translate into any language, but it'll look like the person is speaking that new language.
Yeah, that's that AI technology, man. Chat, what is that? Chat, yeah, man. That's the new. Esau's getting ready to roll. He's trying to come with the new, man. Esau is getting ready to replace the old. That's why you have those CBDCs. That's why you have majority of these places saying, hey, we're not taking cash right now. It's only a matter of time. One, what is that, crises? Yeah, one crisis, and multiple crises, a crisis or crises for the world to change, man. You know?
He's coming out on the forefront of the earth on the moon part as a crisis to Esau, you know, because he knows it's a short time.
Yeah.
So now the truth is being flooded on the internet. Now Edom is trying to flood the internet with fake shit, with AI. Just like he made it accessible to everybody. Either play with it, put fake shit out there.
And then people are able to make their own AI, man. I ain't gonna lie, that shit ain't hard, man. You just know a couple lines of code, you can make your own AI, bro. They even giving you the tools. You got fucking, they're even adding that to curriculums in school. You know, so now, Esau got that shit, they push it out to the public. I got all these motherfuckers at home playing with that shit, inputting information into it, making that shit. Man, that shit, wow. Even in the game, so like the brothers now, you know, we play UFC 4, alright? And instead of they had a 4 in there.
Ah, shit.
I'm trying to make sure that they know which one to talk about, but UFC 4, right? Instead of it saying play the computer, it says play the AI.
Whoa.
And that shit learns how you fight. It does. So say you beat it one time, you like, oh, that's a weakness, go back, rematch, that shit is on your ass. Yep. So they don't even use the CPU anymore. It says AI.
Damn, it says AI now?
AI.
Damn.
Play it by yourself. If you play the computer, it says play the AI.
Wow. How times have changed. Because back then on games, it would be versus CPU.
Back then, that was like last year.
That was like last year, though, for real. Time flying. That was, dude.
You know that AI is for your good, man.
Right.
I'm not saying for your good, I mean that it's intended purpose, right? You saw Edom, he'll show you through movies like Terminator, what they got, Skynet. Yeah, the future is pretty much how Skynet pretty much turned against everybody, man.
The Matrix is based on that too. The Matrix is based on AI taking over and destroying people. It was robots. That's why they are. Finding robots and putting them in little machines. You know?
Yeah, bro. So you would think people had the spiritual eye stuff to see like, you know what, maybe, AI ain't for our good, but, people, they just love everything that's, pushed out to them. And I want to make the point, too, the brother had made an excellent point saying that, so much truth is being flooded on the internet, we still got some bad about flooding, with lies. A good example is what? The chariots of y'all about to y'all shine. They've been showing so much, and people have been believing that, what? We still had to release AI to be like, to have people ask themselves, is this even real? But how do we know that this is not AI made? And now you got disbelief out there because Esau has done this, man. But really, now it's just time to discern between what's real and what's not. The only way to do that is to be clear, man.
Right. Even Elon Musk on video saying how AI is going to be the end. He's saying how Esau released AI, thinking that they could control it. He's like, he compared it to unleashing demons and being unable to control the demons.
Right.
He called AI a demon.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of
He called AI. Hey, who says Elon Musk is even real? Really though, who says any of these people are? We're at the point with technology where, if we can't, it's the saying where it says, believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole big psyop. Yeah.
They created an AI, and it was tuna, and they started talking to each other in their own language that no one could understand. They had to put a plug on that shit.
And crazy too, even at the football game, I don't remember which team, I think it might have been the Rams or Water. They had robots in the stands, walking on the field, and they moving, and the way that they're starting to get these robots going, they're starting to mimic human-like motion. It's not robotic anymore. There's a dance where you see a robot or real abrupt, but now they're making it very fluid, like human. You know what I'm saying?
Those were actually people though. They was dressed up though, because they said it was for advertising for that movie Creator.
Oh yeah? Okay. All right. Lock it.
and now the creators, man, I actually just go watch them. That's fire.
You watched it?
Yeah, and it's like it is fire. If you watch it with the spiritual lens, it's like AI is big. Spiritual powers
and on top of that, they actually have the robots that we want to make them very human-like. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know that we're at the end. But now you got it.
I was going to make a quick point. You have a lot of people that have sexual intercourse with robots. That's a big deal. People just robots for all sorts of things in their daily lives. You got robot maids, man. So time is pretty much going too long. This is shit. No, you got it.
Robotic vacuum. Like I used to have
the little robot.
They call it an iRobot. It basically is a vacuum. You press it, it goes around your house, and it vacuums.
Hey,
is listening to you, y'all brothers.
That sounds like that robot shit.
The door stop was used last night. The orange light, right. Man, I have door stop commercials all on my phone.
wow. Your phone is listening to you.
Door stop commercial. What the hell?
Kind of like that robot searching out your house, Then they shadow on your house, like you can't take pictures, they like a shadow on your house. Let's say if you start to move in on it. He got the whole layout. Yeah, he got, where the kitchen at, where the room is at, everything else. So I know this boy is going to see that, so I don't go in there. This technology is actually, kind of like you saw spying, not China, but it really is you saw spying on.
Yeah, because it's convenient, you know? But at the same time, it can be used against you.
Convenience. That's how they sell it. They sell it as convenience. We live in a lazy ass society, man. Nothing want to do shit.
Right.
They be like, fuck it, I can spend $200 on a robot. That motherfucker cool for me. That shit convenient as fuck. Saves me hella time. But it's like a Trojan horse. You know? Really all it is.
That was like the movie I, Robot. Will Smith. I love that movie. They had the robots going around town. They were helping with the elderly and shit. And then eventually the new program robots that they had, the AI intelligence in that movie, Vicky, she turned them all bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She turned them all bad, and really she was a demon. All right, but she turned all the robots bad, and the robots was fucking shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, that movie I, Robot was ahead of its time, no cap.
Yeah, that shit was
And they showing you the agenda with the robotics, man. But I got a scripture right. Second Ezra chapter 6, starting at verse 27, verse 27. Like it. Second Ezra 6, 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared, man. So deceit shall be quenched. The truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared, man. So we live in a society that's built up with deceit and treachery and lies, man. So when you tell the truth, you're doing a revolutionary thing. That's why they want to persecute us, man, because we're pulling the veil back like all they BS, man. Deceit shall be quenched. Got it, bro.
The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. And iron is guaranteed to rust, right? Iron will always eventually rust. So just like iron was rust, Esau eat him, and his horns will show, and his rust will show, man. And you'll understand who the devil is, man. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Right. Don't be a part of it. Don't depend on the world for everything. You should use the world. It's like Wi-Fi is what you use. We use Wi-Fi. We're using Wi-Fi now. It's 4 quarters of the earth. Wi-Fi is convenient. You understand? The Wi-Fi and the routers in your house, when the signal that gets pushed onto that router, it can use that signal like sonar to map out the entire layer of your house. To see who's in there, to see where everything is at. Techniques, even to make you sick, you know?
Hey.
I'm not saying don't use Wi-Fi. I understand that. Don't think it's like embracing the nervous, but the Lord is embracing the
Hey, even your cell phone could do that, man. iPhone has a feature where I think they took it off, but they used to have it where it would low-key, it would show your crib. You could go on it like when they had like a scan, like the measurement, they had like a measurement shit, and then you could open it up, you could do the whole basically 3D layout of your crib, man. Shit, go on Public Records, man. Public Records, you can find the whole layout of your crib. A Google search, you can find a layout of someone's whole crib, man.
new iPhone got a new feature that they got turned on. I forgot what it's called. Packs up with the new iOS 17 update, a new feature called Name Drop automatically turned on. This allows easy sharing of contact info when phones are closed. Alright, so now all the time I got to do is go near your phone and get all the contact information on there, man. Go to settings, general, airdrop, bring it together, and switch it on. If you do Apple Pay, if you know anything about that, someone's a lot. Because residents don't know about that. People walk around with a scanner and do a walk right past and all that information is down to the left. And clear communication.
Yeah.
A lot of software cases now advertise in the section. Wallets will have that now. Because people will walk by from your debit card and credit card will have those Wi-Fi people they use it.
The tap to pay.
People walk by, like Bro said, New York is crowded. So it's easy to walk by somebody on the sidewalk and bump them by accident. You walk by, boop.
Shit, even a downtown area like this, look how people walking by. You walk into a bar, you walk into a club, you know? It's very easy, man. And that stuff is easy accessible. You can go on fucking Amazon and buy it, man. It's like $400, $600. And all you gotta do is program and you there. Another thing with the, what they call that, the Flipper Zero. I used to see that a lot on TikTok, man. But that just goes to show you, man, the technology that's out here, man. Right? You gotta be mindful of it, man.
Like, a lot of things that we have today, you know, we saw used, you know what I'm saying, but they can also be used, you know, for a righteous purpose, you know. You know, this thing you saw used for a good, you know.
Nah, sure. I still got more water. You want a can? Oh, you want to get back on it?
You know, like the brother I brought out,
Oh, I want to do it.
they can do the things that he said, but also, we use the Wi-Fi to push this word out too, man, for the righteous purpose, man. We saw them things that, you know, I'm highly favored. Hey, what's that thing, bro? The Lord has favor, the Lord has favor enterprise.
The Latin?
Latin, I think it's not the Latin. But I don't even feel like,
Anybody got a dollar on them?
pretty much, I got a dollar on me right now. Pretty much, he said, the Lord has favor enterprise. That's what it's Latin. Do it for weapons. That's it. You know, and pretty much, you saw them things that just because the Lord gave all this power, this technology, you know, that's not given for him. You know, for his purpose. No, man. Y'all about to know trying to get all this for his purpose, man. You know, now look. So he gave everybody this technology, thinking that they're going to do all the wicked purpose for him, but not. You know, righteousness is also bloody, your wickedness, man.
Ecclesiastes Rock 39, 7, verse 46. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing.
Man, really, if you have what drugs and things out of that chapter, you good for life. And that's all you need to live. Because it's the principal thing of a man's life. You know?
Verse 47, all these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil.
Right. And a lot of things, you know, we saw that's weaponized against the population. We weaponized against us. So really, these things have no righteous purpose. You know? And y'all about to y'all right. That is usually actually for the righteous purpose. You know, the Lord stopped Esau. I mean, yeah, the Lord blessed Esau with the sword. So every Esau touches, he turned into a weapon. He can't help it. That's a blessing.
He was created to destroy and weaponize. Weaponize pretty much everything. I didn't even know food needed weaponized, but it's weaponized. Even the air that air weaponized, water weaponized,
Women against them.
we weaponize our own brothers against us. Not the truth, but you know, our people. That's all about it.
Weaponize sex. Y'all weaponize everything, man. That's why I say abuse sin and the vagabond, that's how we. You know, everywhere this nigga goes, man. Cause that Esau is truly a nigga, man. You know, everywhere he goes, he rape, fraud, murder. But again, deception being his tool, he flips his script, man. You know, how so we're, if you read it, it says Yahweh Shah was likened to a so-called black man, but then you got pictures of Caesar Borgia everywhere, man. You know, everywhere this nigga goes, he destroys it, man.
Right, like what scripture is that? Did we miss something?
Yeah.
No, not once. That's the thing too, growing up as a chip, right? You never thought to ask, like, what Bible verse says that so-called Jesus looked that way. You never thought to ask that. You just took it for face value because that's what you was taught. You seen it in the children's movies. You saw it in the Christmas decorations. Pastor Pork Chop got his picture of Chelsea like that, and you thought that's what it was. You seen Grandma had the picture in the hallway of Chelsea, and you thought that's what it was, right? But not once did we ever ask, what scripture is that, right? And that's all you got to do is ask, what scripture is that? What scripture is that? That's it.
Color don't matter. Why you asking? Right. Color don't matter. Why you make this? Why you make it play?
Exactly.
Right.
And then they go quiet. They don't know what to say after that.
Right.
You know?
Wasn't he green? He could have been
have it that he came for everybody.
Yeah.
The narrative keeps switching with Christianity, and that's why, like the brother said, you can have some atheists can have some decent argument points against Christian because it doesn't make sense, man. Okay?
Hey, but it.
Go ahead, bro.
No, no,
I was gonna say this is why the earth needs new management, man. The earth needs new management. That's why you have all these people bugged the fuck out. Sirach the 10th chapter tells you that, man. All right, or how you know, for people on world order, it's gonna be because the person that's ruling them, man. And that's why this Babylon the Great is so fucked up, and the people so fucked up, and the food is fucked in the water. The list goes on because Esau is in rulership, man. And we needed to change. You guys, this nigga really a horrible man. Right. He needs to get fired. ASAP, man. Everything that he's supposed to be watching over is destroyed, man. Right. The people, the plants, the animals, the environment, the culture, the society, the morality level, everything is fucking destroyed in this place.
But you must admit though, like when you heard that demon say you don't own nothing and you have to, he just seemed unbothered, man. Like, you know, he seemed like that's what was gonna happen.
What are you gonna do to stop it?
Like,
Ecclesiastes, or Sirach 10, starting at verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. So the Lord's getting ready to replace Esau, man. Okay? The Lord's getting ready to replace Esau, man. All right, so.
Hey, and going back to the point brothers was making about the Messiah being depicted as a so-called white man, to answer that question, you know, when you go to Maccabees, you know, it tells you, you know, it changed the likeness of the images, man. For brother could grab that Baba Kashai, I believe it's first Maccabees, if I'm not mistaken. 3rd chapter. Khan, you know. Because that's what these devils do, man. Everywhere they step foot, they try to leave their imprint, man. They go to all these other nations. They put in U.S. embassies, military bases, pushing out their doctrine, right? You got it, Doc. You got it?
First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen have sought to fake the likeness of their images.
The heathen, right? The heathen. So all these, when you go into these Christian churches, when you go on Google, try to look at what the Messiah looked like, we look at all these quote ancient paintings that they say has never been touched, never been doctored or altered, right? The heathen did that, man. That's why everything looked like them.
Iconoclast.
Yep.
What do you have, the other precepts? Job 9 and 24. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And that's how you know who's ruling right now. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it? So, what does it mean he covers the faces of the judges? He paints his likeness, the likeness of the heathen, as the images or the faces of the judges in the scriptures. So, Abraham, you look up Abraham on Google, more than likely you're going to see a white-looking man.
Yep.
An Edomite-looking man. You look up Jesus, you'll see an Edomite-looking man.
All the kings.
And all the kings of Israel. All right, if you look up Esau, though, you might see a dark-skinned man.
Ah!
That's how Esau gets down.
Or red, man.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah.
No. You will see a blank image because according to these motherfuckers, Esau been done away with.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So you can't trust this man. We've been lied to. Okay, this whole time we've been bamboozled, we've been lied to, and that's why it's very important that you wake up, man. You know, you gotta wake up out of that sleep. Isaiah, what did it say? Shake the dust off our feet. Isaiah the 60th chapter, man. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, man. It's time to wake up. It's time to be in tune with your power, man. Because the real test is coming. Okay, the real right now this is the practice test, man. You can slip and you can rise back up.
Warm up.
There'll be a time where if you slip and fall, shit, you gonna be in that sunken place. That's your ass, man. You know?
Hey, and that's why these devils moving their way they're moving, man. Because they see our people waking up, man. They're afraid. They spent billions of dollars. They spent all these different resources. Talk to all these different people. You know, put all these different systems set up, man, to keep our people asleep, man. But now that we waking up to a spin part, y'all bashing my shot, they afraid. That's why they moving the way they moving, man. That's why they stepping the way they stepping. All right?
Romans chapter 13 and verse 11, and that knowing the time, that it is now, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. You got to think about how long the road that was written. The time that we're in now. How much more nearer are we supposed to our salvation? But you definitely got to awaken us out of that slumber if the Lord allows. Majority of people, the Lord will allow you to pass that alarm clock for you to be destroyed.
Where that's any man's folly, philosophy, and thinking. So pretty much that's what the knowledge of the Lord is. That's the position of man. The Lord, 7 major popular religions today are profiling are the ones that follow the shit. I remember what's that? And it's just one of those like that religion and slavery. Oh yeah, yeah. Really shows they were all Edomites. You know, they were all Edomites who created man-made religions, man. That's it. That Lord's not giving.
Even Kevinton, Pan-African, and those shit dying. That shit dying, but that's the father actually the so-called white man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy. The second major religion, and even some of the fringe religions after that, billions of people follow that, man. The Lord is ready to, you know, ready to lose billions of people on the subject, man.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? The scriptures go into how the Lord dealt with the Egyptians, man. Why would you want to be an Egyptian? The Lord is from Egypt ain't risen back since the Lord destroyed that shit, man. Okay? And the only time they had a little they had a little you know, it seemed like it was gonna rise up again is when Alexander when he passed through there for a certain time, man. But that's the worst thing you want to be is a fucking Hamite, seeing what the Lord done unto him. And the same thing that the Lord did unto Egypt, he's going to do it unto America, man. All right, that's Romans the 9th chapter and the 17th verse. But I had a quick precept backing up what the brother said, because it is a hard time to awake out of sleep. It is a hard time to stop thinking like the man, we were calling ourselves black at a point in time, man. You ever look at the definition of black, man? It means a void of light, man. Okay, but I did have Baruch, the 2nd chapter, starting at verse 30, and it says, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. And that's Hosea, the 4th chapter, the 6th verse, man. Okay? That sums us up. We are the stiff-necked people, man. We don't want to listen to the Lord. We want to do what we want to do. And that's why the Lord put us in captivity. That's why we have those curses upon us. Ultimately, it's prophecy, and we are those stiff-necked people. And it says, but in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. And we still being captive unto this day. That's Baruch, the 4th chapter, and the 6th verse. For we are yet this day in our captivity, okay? And it says, 31, and it says, and shall know that I am the Lord, their power. For I will give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. And that's what we're doing right now, man. Okay, we're still in the land of our captivity, and we're praising upon the names of the Lord, man. And it says, verse 33, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the ways of their fathers. Romans the 15th chapter 4 and the 4th verse. Things that we're in the 4th time, we're in far learning. So we're reading the ways of our forefathers, and we're like, hey, we're not doing this no more, man. Because that's insanity. doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And it says, for they shall remember the way of their fathers was sin before the Lord, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it. And that's what? New Jerusalem, man. Okay? And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. What does that mean? Increase them, meaning we're gonna get those new bodies, man. Okay? Those bodies where we're never gonna sin again. And it means where we should not be diminished, meaning we're never gonna go into captivity again, man. We're never gonna be slaves, man. What is that? Lamentations. All right, the 4th chapter and the 22nd verse, man. All right, our punishment is gonna be accomplished, man. Okay, and that's the good news, Jay. And this is why you should want to hear things like this, man. You know, and not slacking for being long-winded and rambling, but man, thinking upon this last week, I'm like, fuck, man. We in fucking captivity. We slaves. You know, it was a real heavy spirit, but we have a good expectation, man. You know, our expectation is the Lord is gonna do good upon all His promises, man. You know?
Before you did this thing, and you made it happen. How much more in our times we talk about in these last days, we're going to raise the people of Israel. We're going to save the people of Israel. You know, at this point, it's a matter of whether you believe it or not, man. You know, if you don't believe it, that's the last thing. But eventually, you need to believe in these promises, man. Because the Lord is on your side, that's what He says. The Lord is with you, who can be against us, man? You know, so that's what we pray. That's what we pray. The Lord is with us, man. Because you don't want to be an enemy of Yahweh outside. Yahweh outside is undefeated, man. You know, y'all, and the scripture says in the book of Acts, you know, at least you be found fighting against the Most High, man. You know, so sort of be fighting against the Lord, because the Lord is undefeated, man. You'll find yourself in the wrong with sense and embarrassed, man, to actually think that so bring down the Lord. So that's what I can see you behind, man.
How could you fight the Lord? How could you fight the visible power and control of everything? How do you even have the mindset that you will be able to contend with the power of that?
That reminds me I was going to say, that reminds me of the story of Nimrod. Building the Tower of Babel, making more Yahweh outside. How high do you think you were going to go?
You know what's crazy now? The name of the term Nimrod now means a fool. And look at this Nimrod. You're a fool now. Now you are going through before eternity trying to fight against the Lord, but now your name is like you to a fool. But this is the book of 2 Ezra, 15 and verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Right? You know, people don't have the ability to believe in all the Lord. People have the lack of faith too. The average person, all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Every single day, that doesn't believe or doesn't have the ability to believe or die. That's every single day. Not every single kingdom for a die. We are enslaved. Somebody's got to rebuild the earth after the place. Rebuild the place after the Lord takes the place.
Dealing with Nimrod, his name actually means rebellion. You know, and that's pretty much what you was doing. That's pretty much what you was gathering these nations to do. You were rebelling against y'all between our side. That's what our Lord, when they were building that Tower of Babel, he pretty much, broke that down. Because they were actually coming to rebel against the Lord. That's the same thing used to go on today. Esau got the world and rebelling against Yahweh between our side. And he's trying to complete it to the end of the world. To this digital Tower of Babel. So he's trying to get people to rebel against Yahweh between our side. You know, but that's not going to happen. Once again, y'all, boy, it's happening right now. That rebellion ain't happening, but they're not going to complete it, man. You know, and who do you think the Lord is to actually, let these people, fulfill that agenda to say that I'm God now. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Most High. That's what Esau's trying to do. And that's right. Ezekiel 28 says what? That he set his heart as the heart of the Most High, you know? So, the Lord's not like Esau to this man. The Lord, he's ready to move on this man. That's crazy.
Fucking the Lord didn't let Nimrod do it, but Esau didn't let him do it. The Lord, Esau is so proud. He's so powerful, man. They're trying to recreate the Tower of Babylon. They're opening the borders to all the nations to flood them, to make everybody like a one nation. And then if you look at the headquarters of Amazon, it was built like the Tower of Babylon, man. With the tower with spirals going around it, man. But these niggas are so powerful. And they rub it in, they're trying to rub it in the Lord's face. Somebody else gonna make it beautiful.
Hey, Esau think these nations, they didn't have the technology that we have to do, to do what we're doing now. We have the power not to do it, so we're going to do it. That's what they're saying to the Lord. And the Lord is the one who gave them that technology. So the Lord has to put like a prideful heart in Esau to do this thing, man. So that's why the fall is going to be much greater. The fall is going to be much sweeter, man. What's that scripture that said, one of the things a man want to see is the fall of his enemies? Guys, bring it out from above here.
This is what Esau is planning to make the Amazon headquarters look like. That's just like the Tower of Babel.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 20, every 9 things you have pleasure in my heart. You have to utter words in my mouth. And the truth I will utter, completion I will utter with my tongue, or perfect. I will utter with my tongue, and men that have served with children, and he that listens to the fall of his enemy.
Right? And we're living to the fall of our enemies, man. And this is going to be a great fall because, considering what the nation of Israel has been through, man, even Jake in the world, as much as, they love Esau, this and the other, it's going to be something good for them too, man, because going back to, whenever Black History Month come on, what is Jake talking about? They're talking about MLK, they're talking about the slavery that happened against us. So Jake really wanted to see something happen to Esau, but they also got this also from man. But those of us in the truth, we really want to see Esau go down, man. Like we want to see Esau, his kingdom just crumble, man.
Tripod?
Right.
Is there a tripod?
Right.
Yeah. No, I think it was the Empire State Building. Yeah, that's why they put the big ass glass walls. Cause people used to do that back like it was like what? Fuck, when did they do that? 60s, 70s? That was like when they didn't even have like the machines yet. That's what like the people used to do that, and then that's why they put out those big glass walls. A lot of high rises now they got glass walls just so people don't throw shit off the roof of it or the balcony of it. Calm.
And that reminds me too, like, when have you ever seen a movie where somebody's coming space through the atmosphere and it forms like that little
Sonic
Sonic
boom.
Yeah, and it's doing that little fire at the end of the rocket. At the tip of the rocket, it's showing like some kind of heat.
Yeah.
That song? That just going to show you how hard it comes into the atmosphere.
What is that's the fucking the cloud. You talking about the little cloud, right? It's breaking the sound barrier. That's what was breaking the sound barrier. Man.
I'm sure once you pass like 30 feet, the fall becomes 80 miles an hour and the water starts to submit if you can't break it. So you can't hit the water dead on. You have to like, you know what I'm saying? You have to like not hit, block like cut it. Yeah. You don't cut it, it's gonna cut you.
That's going to show you how high it's coming. Because, and you just making that analogy when you saw him so high, you went in hard, man. You know what I'm saying? So this man's not up there for no reason. When he come down, like, you got to understand, he a beast of Esau, they're living good right now. You know what I'm saying? They snap their fingers, they get whatever they need, whatever they want, actually, not what they need. And Esau, he's living life right now. Listen, so when they snap their fingers, they get whatever they want. You gotta understand, when Yahweh Shai come back, he's gonna bring them down to the lowest of the low. You know, he's going back to be the lowest of the nations, man. You know, and I like the whole thing about Yahweh Shai gave Esau his blessing when he was Isaac. He's gonna take it back when he come back out of himself. You know, cause another thing too, I'm not saying, you know, what it is, but you know, hey, man, Esau himself might be back right now. So when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's gonna take that blessing with Esau himself in power. You know, the head, you know, Esau the head man, you know? So
Ain't no we trying to learn or no more, you know, so that blessing ain't gonna be no use for it.
exactly.
Ain't gonna raise you on them.
Exactly.
Person being on them, they gonna be taking each other out, man.
Matter of fact, ain't gonna be no war in the kingdom. You know, be no killing, you know,
Uprising on the
uprising.
we gonna rule forever and ever.
Peace, man. As much as Esau gonna wanna, you know, slaughter somebody, make war, yeah, we're gonna catch on for that quickly, man. We're gonna be able to see things before. Yeah, I was about to
We
say,
would make a serious example out of them.
Exactly.
You know, like the same way, you know, other people don't go on the make money because they don't made an example of just before you. So you might see the destruction that we do upon someone that has a wicked thought. They're gonna pray that they're not even gonna want to think no more. Right.
Hey, that's the only thing we're gonna need our weapons for in the kingdom, man. It's for putting down judgment, man. That's the only thing we're gonna be using it for, because we're not gonna be going to war. You feel me? We're gonna be at peace.
Because you start ruling the nation.
Yeah, because hey, we're gonna have sword to execute judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 5. And kind of like the AC. Yeah. I'm trying to find a rule the nation of all the iron. Oh yeah, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. I got Psalm 2:7. I will declare the decree, the Lord Yahweh have set unto me my son. This day I have done.
Like Yahweh Shai, you know, it's the only begotten son of the Heavenly Father. He's the first spirit created.
Verse 8, ask of me, and I shall give thee the Edom for thine inheritance, the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
So Yahweh gave Yahweh Shai pretty much everything, man. You know, he gave him everything. Not pretty much he gave him everything, man. Yahweh Shai have that power. That's what he's going to give that power to his brother. He's going to distribute that power to his brother, man. So pretty much when we'll be elect, we're going to have the uttermost parts of the earth. You know, we're going to have, you know, rulers over the east. Right.
Yeah, and it might be set in this land, but that's still our land. You know, like, we just put y'all there because where else we gonna put y'all there? Yeah. Verse 9, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. That's right, man. You might be having a good day in the kingdom, man. You can go grab it, you might be by the head and dribble his hand. Crack it. All right.
He's going to give you that, you know, like,
Yep. They did the same thing on our babies. They throwing them gators, making them do exhibits.
Psalm chapter 147, Psalm chapter 149, starting at verse 5.
I just started verse 4.
Psalm 149 and 4, for the Lord taketh pleasure in his people, he will beautify the meek with salvation. Right. What's that? Takes pleasure in his people, not everybody. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise be the Lord.
Dungeon wolf could be going down in the kingdom of heaven. And people talk about the kingdom of heaven like it's just going to be this lottie-dottie land where fairies are just flying, you know, fairies are just flowing, you know, people are just floating, you know, nature's all. Hell no, man. The kingdom is going to be a beautiful place for the Lord, the Israelites, but you other nations going to still be catching hell. It's not going to be perfect.
It's going to be a very productive place. Things are going to be getting done. You know, you're going to have your Sabbath days where everything's relaxed and We'll see the clothes and things of that sort. But things are going to get done, man. It's our be continuing employment. Right. So we always going to have work being easy, man. Just clothing alone is going to be plenty of work. So imagine architecture, you know, might maybe painting or washing, whatever. Whatever the case may be, there's plenty of work.
You know what it is that the heathen, you know how we talk about slavery in the kingdom right now, people are, you're not gonna do none of that. But really, the heathen, with the exception of Esau, they're gonna be happy to serve because the world is gonna be the tool, it's gonna be on a very high level. One of the reasons the world is on a low vibration because Esau is in power. Hey, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Right, because although we're in captivity in those days, some heathens are still under Esau even, man.
Right. Right.
They still got to go under their laws, under their keys, and walk in their ways, for benefit.
Yep. When the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn. Right? So the people are not in a good condition. The world is on a low vibration because the devil is in rulership, man. But when we're in rulership, the righteous, people are going to be happy to serve us, man.
The animals are going to be happy.
Yeah.
The weather's going to react differently. The earth is going to react differently, man. The children will be better field. Better food. The air ain't going to be tainted. Back to what we were talking about earlier with the weather. Like, let's just be smaller down the quick analogy. Everything is weaponized, man. If you have a small plant, not only is the soil filled with GMOs, seeds, the water you put inside is going to change it, and the air.
Right.
I think the Lord told Cain that the earth will yield her strength. Right. So now the earth is not yielding her strength. So a lot of the foods are smaller. They're not as nutritious as they are. Now you can get sick because of the pesticides they put on there. All right, a quick read. Isaiah 60:16. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles and shalt suck the breast of kings. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, the Yahweh, and thy Savior, and the Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. And I will also make thy altars of peace, and thine exacted righteous. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy wall salvation, and thy gates praise. Right, but the people that are ruling now, these are the nations, right? Who brings them to suck their milk? Basically being that resource. Yeah, anything that they have to their name. It's ours, right? There's a scripture, I think it's Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy talking about every way that the sole of your foot shall step shall be yours. Basically, the whole foot of the earth, including other world, other planets. And we're going to be getting cheap free labor from these people. So you need that for a great kingdom. Every great kingdom has slaves. You need great cheap labor to get things done that you want in a matter of time. So a lot of the rest of your people have. And they ain't talking about that. And how beautiful is it? We're not only going to have one nation, we have people. We got people. I've been meditating that the other day. I was like, low-key, other nations and Esau got it good. So we went into captivity by ourselves. Y'all going in as a group. Right. That's
A unit.
Isaiah 64:4. For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived by ears, neither have the eye seen, O Yahweh beside thee, what he have prepared for him that went through. So I have not seen nor ear have heard since the beginning of the world what the Heavenly Father Yahweh did. We're about to receive it, and that's the good news, man. Good news, man.
I have not seen more than you have heard. Adam was living in paradise. Solomon was living in a glorious kingdom, man. They still couldn't compare it to what we're supposed to inherit and come into, man. Right? Just like we were talking about earlier, this place is under bad management. You go to a restaurant that has a fire menu, but you go to a restaurant, all the waiters, sodomites, the rats and roaches everywhere. When nothing say under new management, you go, all right, now I'm moving that shit. So this is what we put under new management. The person once again become paradise.
Imagine eating from somewhere that's called bacon pit.
That's pretty ridiculous.
That is, or what about that one restaurant where they disrespect you while you eat? Yeah.
I think that's just in Vegas.
Yeah, something where they throw the food, they disrespect you,
That shit needs new management, man.
Scripture back up to speak about the Luke 12, starting at verse 31, but rather seek ye the kingdom of the Most High, all these things shall be added unto you. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Right. So it's nothing for the Lord to give us all that we want. Let's do the lower stage. Maybe mentioning women. Women is the least of the Lord will give us. That ain't nothing. We get all types of that. We don't have homes, land. We're going to have farms. You're not going to have a garden. We ain't going to have no produce or no supermarket. You're going to have a farm, man.
And now, you know, there's some people in the world now, or in heaven, or two other people in the world. They'll have a house, like probably like an acre backyard or something, or a quarter of an acre, and they have to put they grow them, but they have to put it in small sections to make everything fit. We're not gonna worry about that, man. There's a also something on the wall. We keep mingle seed in our field. So we're gonna have a field just for the cabbage, a field for oranges, a field just for mangoes, a field just for fucking avocados.
We're going to have trees going past our crib, though. That's what they call it.
We're gonna see heathens, Esau, Moab, in the fields fucking jackets, fucking no pesticide.
Is it it? Lord, it might, it's gonna be peace upon the earth. That's what the earth, that's what the earth really needs. It needs peace. Okay? And how that peace gonna come? That's right. That's right. Say it again, brother. Yeah. That peace is gonna first come from the poor. Rightfully deserved.
No hands.
You know?
That's why I imagine
And the truth be like this high. Meditating terrorism. I'm like, what are these?
Yeah. It's like yeah. They got goddamn. You gotta vote with an engine. Yeah. And then you see a U.S. flag right in the middle after that shit. Embassy.
Yeah. That's why I have to talk to everybody too. It's like King Solomon had 40 years. That was established in David, going through these other nations, man.
Virgin daughter of Babylon. In other words, unheard. She ain't been slept with yet.
I had a quick precept in the book of Jeremiah, 30 and 10.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 10, and it reads, Therefore fear not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
We're scattered among all these nations, man. And among these nations, we have no rest. We're subject to our enemies, man. So, at the end of the day, we need Yahweh on top of that rest, man. You think that, look, you came from work today, I'm gonna get some rest. But see, that's not really real rest. You gotta wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, bro. Just to, go play the Esau game.
5 o'clock in the morning?
4 o'clock in the morning, man.
4 o'clock in the morning?
3 o'clock in the morning. Shit.
24 hours.
24 hours.
I was gonna say, we get no rest here in Babylon, man. At the end of the day, we need Yahweh to come back and put an end to this, man. Because let's say no woman, and next year, 2 more years, man, Yahweh to come back, man. But we're going 10 years later, man. We didn't lose our minds.
Everybody be robotic and dysfunctional.
Yeah, man. So we need that mercy from Yahweh to move it together and travel,
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, 2, verse 34. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, that hear and understand, look for your shepherd. He shall give you everlasting rest. For he is nigh at hand that shall come in the end of the world. Be ready to the reward of the kingdom, for the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore. Right. This is what's coming for our people, man. This is what's coming from the nation of Israel. We're not really tired nation. The entire nation will eventually be in the kingdom. This is really for select. There's going to be members, there's going to be Israelites in the kingdom walking around with everlasting peace and protection, but they didn't serve and believe in the word of God as right now, you're in America, you have the right and freedom to serve any God you want. If you prefer to You serve your own God. Right. You have to serve everybody else full idol.
Brother said, God forbid you live another 20 years. Brother also mentioned this is the election. Matthew chapter 24, verse 42, except those days are destroyed, there be no flesh made, and the elect before the election, they will have destroyed. That's right. So time is speeding up. And for the election, don't live in this body, because 2/3 of our people, if we just start all the raids on their hourly wage, they're overly top happy, man. They're very satisfied. So why the outside, he's telling them,
You get that $5 raise, but they give you a $10 more workload, man. So now, yeah, you got
Or they'll give you less hours. You get paid more and less hours. Hustling backwards.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 20. So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it. And I saw and spared it greatly, and kept me a grape of the cluster and a plant of a great people.
Man, how is that happening? Going over that river, man. You know, at the age. You consider, like the brother brought last week, you consider like a wave to a drop. That's a small number compared to the very people in the world, man. You know? So those are a small number to just to start the new world with, man. You think about it, you take 1 billion.
you take 1 million and compare it to 1 billion. That's not even 1%. So a drop is really, when you compare it to 1 billion people, you know, that's really type of well.
got a people.
2nd Ezra 8 and 1, and he answered me saying, the Most High have made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
So you're in a world now with 8 billion people. So you're in a world now with many people. And the world that's coming is only created for few, and that's the election, man. The Lord isn't, it's impossible to bless every single person. If one person is blessed, that means somebody else is cursed. Somebody else has to be, there's a top, there's a bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, you also got to think about it. On this side, this is how you know the Heavenly Father is balanced. On this side, we're in hell, right? And this is the Edomites as well as these other different nations. This ain't heaven. So the Lord is going to flip it. That world to come for few is really speaking about Israel, but starting with the elect, that's going to be our heaven, and it's going to be their hell. But of course, it's not going to be total hell because, you know, when the world is orchestrated with the law, statutes, and commandments, it's gonna run. That's right, brother. But they're still gonna be under us. You know what I'm saying? So
Autonomous. And that's why another reason even
right, bro. That's beautiful, bro. And that's beautiful how the Lord has moved his chess moves, man. Is that a woman, man? Or a dude? But yeah, that's how you know the Lord really moved his chess moves. Until further notice. That's right, bro. But like the brother said, these heathens can't say, oh, the Lord is not. Nah, you all play the hand. You know, so now it's our turn, man. And this is the difference. We ain't never going to captivity again. You know, you guys would never, like Bishop Nathaniel, or, you know, he's talking about Esau, these different nations gonna rise up and war against us in the kingdom. Is not happening, man. That's not scripture based at all, man.
You want to get the proof that
Yeah.
you read the scriptures, it talks about how God's going to make
With a rod of iron.
Hey, that's that 501c3.
Yeah, Esau is going to get one up on Yahushua, man. You know, Esau is going to one day come together and say, okay, no, we're going to take Yahushua down and rule over him. The basis of man,
Hey, but that go to show you that 501c3. You know, they gotta say what they told to say. You know, they gotta listen to Daddy Esau, or else they gonna lose that 5-1.
Yeah. You know what? Cause like, let's say Esau, you know, decides to turn on, you know, the IUI. Or anybody for that matter who got the 501c3, you just say fuck it. Esau can just say fuck it, you know, and say, look, you know what? We're gonna criminalize you guys. That whole organization is gonna crumble just like that, man. That's what you guys don't consider. They don't consider. Yeah, these guys don't really consider that, man, this man is the devil. I mean, they're teaching that Esau's the devil, but they're going to take it back to Esau. Man. They don't consider that one day this guy can turn against them.
Man, this is the same group that was saying that it's okay to take the VAX. Y'all forgot? It was a point in time when they were saying, if it's for your job, go ahead and take it. It was a few dudes in that group that took it, man. So, hey, man, it's not the time to keep following these blind people, man. Yeah, just because they leading you to, just because they have fancy garments, they all match, or because they're high in number. The Lord is dealing with a few, man. He's dealing with a selected few, man. And the ones that he's dealing with ain't gonna be on no high level, man. They're gonna be hated, man. Luke the 5th chapter, okay? Is that the right? Luke 5 and Luke the 6th chapter and the 26th verse. I'm gonna grab it.
Hey, if I can't add on to what you were saying, man, that's how they grab a lot of their congregation, man. By all the glitz and the glamour, man. But hey, they got a saying, everything that glitter isn't gold.
That's right. You know, also letting, you know, women into the congregation, man. That's the lead you astray. This nigga got it.
Hey, when the Lord first brought me into the truth, you know, I used to watch IUIC videos, right? And introduction to their videos, they be, you know, men marching in order. They be walking like this, the cape flying. I'm talking about, when I say cape, I'm talking about cape all the way up here, bro. Like they was Superman, bro. But that was to get that was to appeal to the people that work to be like, yo, these are the men of the Lord. You know, and I used to be in that mindset, you know, hey, the Lord dealing with these guys, man. Because you would see like the external thing, you would see the purple and gold, you would see the wristband, you would see the cape flying in the wind. These guys, you know,
The apparel.
walking like this, man, you know, that's the Christian naturally. How it's rebuke the Pharisees, you know, they enlarging the borders of their fringes and talking about the phylactery.
Nate came through on a horse.
On a horse.
Passover. I would say Passover, ain't it?
Yeah, I think that was
The last one.
Matthew chapter 23, starting at verse 1. Then spake Yahushua to the multitudes and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not ye as in their works, for they say and do not. So the Lord is like, look, the scribes and Pharisees, is in Moses' seat. They tell you to keep the law, you know, everything. He said, hey, what they observe and do, but he said, don't do as them, because they say and they don't do. They're hypocrites. Right. He says, for they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries, and enlarge the borders of their garments, and love the uppermost rooms at feasts, and the chief seats in the synagogues, and greetings in the markets, and to be called of men, rabbi.
Yeah, that's what you guys like. They like to be called men. They like to be called
Commanding general, bishop, this. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
General.
Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Second lieutenant in.
Exactly.
The 3rd regiment.
Right. You know, all that you keep the word and have the Lord, you know, the Lord will put a spirit on the people to have them see if you're a man of the Lord or not. But these guys, they're pushing something in terms of, you know, forcing the people to believe that they are men of the Lord. If you don't believe that we're men of the Lord, then, you know, Lord's not dealing with you. But they got to believe that, you know? That's why he's telling you, you know, man, you find you out of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Lord's not dealing with that, man. You know, hey, like the apostles said, the apostles don't want to be put on the pedestal, man. They don't want men worshiping. You know, we reverence our apostles, but we're not, you know, like they're Yahweh Shai.
Hey.
What's the reason why? Because what happens when men start worshiping other men? Judgment, man. And that's why the Lord does, that's why the apostles and elders of Great Millstone always go into, hey man, we're just like you. We just been in it a little longer. don't put us on no pedestal, man. But these other dudes have a great judgment coming from because they want to get worship as if they're on this high level. We don't got shit yet, man.
Right.
We're gonna get everything when Yahweh Shai returns, man.
Right.
And we have to wait and be patient upon him.
Hey, and that goes back to what we were saying earlier, man. Try the spirit by the spirit, man. You know, that goes to show you see how these other groups is, man. Look at their leaders, man. A leader will tell you a lot about their people, man.
Hey, what happened in the book of Acts when Herod, let me get it real quick. Acts chapter 12, starting at verse 21. And upon a set day, Herod, arrayed in royal apparel, sat upon his throne and made an oration unto them. And the people gave a shout, saying, It is the voice of a God and not of a man. And immediately the angel of the Lord smote him, because he gave not the Most High the glory. And he was eaten of worms and gave up the ghost. See? That was Acts 12, 21. So here it is, they was worshiping Herod, saying that he was a God, not a man. We're worshiping him. And it says the angel of the Lord smote him immediately and he died, man. Because the Lord is a jealous power. He said he will not give his glory to another, man. All right? And that's why if a brother does exalt you, you got to make sure you redirect that praise to Yahweh all the time, man. Don't just beat it up and be like, yeah, brother, I know I'm so wrong. Nah, man, it's the Lord who made you like that, man.
Nah, shit, brothers always do that, man. We be like, damn, brother, you looking cold today. Hey, man, hey, I'll call my shit out shine. You know, hey, brother, you looking sore today. I call my shit out shine. You know, you already see that as it is with the brotherhood as it is. You know?
That's a good example of what, John the Baptist, they were trying to, they were asking for, like, they were inquiring who he is, and he was saying, they were asking him to utilize the prophet. He said, no, we're going to tell that he utilized the prophet. But he was pretty much making it known that he was the one to come before Yahweh Shai. Pretty much a forerunner before Yahweh Shai, man. And that's what these guys ought to do, but they're not going to do it because they want that glory. They're not going to say, I am, such and such person. Rather than just to say that, I'm just here to preach the word, to, the word, to introduce, for lack of better word. That's too much of the word. You want to begin to be a functionality. We're preaching, we're heralding the coming of Yahweh Shai. So when people see things start to happen, who gets the glory? How about Yahweh Shai gets the glory, man? So we exalt our Lord rather than exalt ourselves. Look, man, we're worms, man. Hey, we got to go to work tomorrow. We got to go to slave for the devil. Who but we're not calling ourselves fools. Right.
Yahweh Shai, they tried to crown him, and he fled. And he actually is the king. But how much more to us, man? Now it's the time
To be at the top, talking about general.
Yeah. Right.
The Lord dealing with prophets. The Lord dealing with apostles. The Lord's not dealing with carnal positions where you're trying to speed up prophecy or take prophecy up to your own hand. You want to speed up prophecy, go out and preach to the elect. Do what the Lord told you to do. I got it. Okay, Galatians chapter 6, verse 3, back to the brother Isaac. For if a man thinks himself to be something, and he is nothing, he is useless. He wants his son, his name glorified. They want to wear the glorious apparel. And really, the power in numbers is money. So
That's something going. Something going. We might need.
Hey, I have a treatment. You got one? Hold on. Come on. It's the book of Philippians chapter 2, starting at verse 6. And it says, who, being in the form of the Most High, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. See, and this is why it's very important that, what does it say in Matthew 11th chapter? Learn of me. Yahweh Shai wants you to learn of him. Okay, because a lot of people have misconceptions on the Lord, man. Hey, Yahweh Shai was very humble. He had humility, man. He wasn't proud. That's why I said he made himself of no reputation. Like the brother just said, when they tried to crown him, he fled. Because he knew if that wasn't the right time, man. Okay, and it says, verse 8, and being found in the fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross, man. Okay, so this is why we have to Read about the Lord, man. Read about his characteristics, man, because we should liken ourselves unto the same way, man. There's no room in this ministry to be proud, man. There's no room in this ministry to be cocky. And you should really only have spiritual confidence. And the only way to have spiritual confidence is, is trust in the Lord, and the Lord will build your faith.
Fear.
Fear of the Lord.
As what you said is on point, but you say, in the fear of the Lord is strong confidence.
A lot of dudes, they like to pick up the book, and read about Yahweh, but be honest, Yahweh was here today when he was going back then. They weren't want to follow Yahweh. They said Yahweh, was weak because Yahweh came humble, man. So a lot of dudes really are full of bullshit, man. Boring. That's what they would say. You're not throwing these elaborate Passover. Right. Hey, we don't got men to follow him. And when I say news, I'm talking about
Right. Why he on the street teaching?
Right.
The same stuff that they say about the men of the Lord now, that's what they would say about the Lord. And that's how we know through the spirit, we in the right spirit. That's why I said the world hated you. Okay? What is that, John? That's right. That's right, bro.
Hey, Yahushua was on point. He was saying how he was made poor for our sake. Right. But indeed was rich. Yahushua, he could have been making bread. His father was a carpenter. All right? But he said he was made poor for our sake. And that's why he was willing to give up his life. That's what the ministry said, all right?
If the Lord wanted to, if the Lord had power, like he was healing people. Yahweh was bringing people back from from death, man. So the Lord, hypothetically, if he wanted to, he could be rich. He could have all that right. But he can't do it. He can't do gold. So he can't do one of his fathers. In the prayer, the book of John, not in the book of John, what is the book of John 22, pretty much before his crucifixion, what I'm saying is, he tried, he prayed to Yahweh to remove the from his hand, but he said, nevertheless, thy will be done. Because you knew what his mission was. You knew what he had to do when he was down here. So he didn't come in that prophet spirit. He didn't say, no, I'm not doing this and that. No. He said, I'm going to go, I'm doing war unto the death, man.
Back on humility. This is Matthew 23 and verse 12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased. And he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. And this is why Yahweh, you can emulate Yahweh. He humbles himself and then he will exalt. You can't be going around here exalting yourself, because that's good. You have to let other men praise you. But if you go around here exalting yourself, you're going to be dropped. You're going to be dropped down low. We're going to make a step about it. Let me get out real quick.
What happened with Adonijah? He exalted himself, trying to be king, and he got replaced.
Oh, yep.
What happens when you exalt yourself? You're going to be abased every time, man. The Lord hates pride, man. The Lord hates pride. 6 things the Lord hates, and 7 is abomination. First thing on the list. How proud look, man. The Lord hates pride.
Poor man that is proud.
Yep. Hey, if you say pride is before the Most High and man.
Yep.
You got it, brother.
This is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiastes, chapter 44, starting at verse 1. Let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begat us. Right. So, you can praise men, but when men praise themselves, that's true. The Lord has wrought great glory by them with great power from the beginning. The Lord made the glory happen. He just used those men as vessels. The Lord still sets the glory for everything, man. Verse 3, such as did bear rule in their kingdoms, men renowned for their power, giving counsel by their understanding, and declaring prophecy. That's nothing. Declaring prophecy. Declaring the words of Yahweh King Al-Shai. If you call yourself a great man, and you're not declaring prophecy, you're not a great man. All right? We're reading a book of great men. The entire book of multiple great men, because they declared the prophecy of Yahweh King Al-Shai. They declared the Lord truth behind them.
Not declaring prophecy, not great man, because that's what they see close to the Lord. That's who the Lord regards. I want to give that place to him. He's prophet. Not no damn politician or no damn human rights activist. already. The book of Luke chapter 14, you start at verse 10. But when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room, that when that he bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend, go up higher. Then thou shalt have worship in the presence of them that sit at the meat with thee. So whosoever exalts himself shall be abased, and he that humbles himself shall be up. So that part, straight from the midst of other men, great men, men, Lord. You don't come in on a horse and think yourself, you don't call the shots. I'm that guy. You let the Lord, his work, his men pretty much set you up in that position. You don't come and you call the shots. You come into other man's nation. And you come in, you think you hot shit. You gotta be humble. And that's what you're doing now. Ain't nobody, hoping that this, that, the third. You hoping to repent, you humble down, and if you don't, you hope that the 11th video, y'all get up out of there.
If you follow Christ, man, I mean, you're Christ in yourself. Because as the leader, so are the people, man. So, I was talking to one in a conversation, and I told her I was in GMS. She was like, out of all camps, GMS. And I told her, out of all camps, you follow IURC. You wildin'. Even majority of camps are true. Not camps is true, but majority of camps that are not following the 100% truth or not teaching us the truth, man.
That's the thing. Like, if I pull the punches like that, I'm going to look at incorporate things so things really start happening. Because, like, they hear it, because, you got window shoppers, right? You got people from these other camps really watching GMS to understand prophecy. Then they go back to the camp that they like to get entertained. That's why, Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah is going to have a similar word from, because those who are not spiritually aware, who are not spiritually serious, they're going to be left in the dark. That's when they're going to be searching, they're going to be looking around. What are those guys with GMS at,
That's that common demon he's talking about. Yeah, bro. That want to take one word and go and instigate and just taking everything entertainment. They got it covered. Anybody got
I want to bring out the point of this cloud. The guy who eat pork, that big dude, and this much. That's just want to show you that it's not a hard part to keep this place, man. Because you had children, you had women in there, you had other people in there, just pork, bro. Like, they should know better. They should know it's good enough to do that. But you got a false prophet, and teach you that it's okay. You just know that whatever you're saying, was good enough for him.
Man, even without the scriptures, man, pork is bad for you, man. There's so many things that doctors can even tell you, shit, hey, man, it's probably from swine. Hey, you should just avoid eating meat for a little bit. It's so many shit on pork, man. But yeah, people gonna eat that shit. They're gonna be like, man, I can't come if there ain't a little bit of swine there. I can't eat turkey bacon, gotta be pork bacon. Niggas is just killing themselves slowly, man. That shit is fucking vile, bro.
That nigga talking proud too, because when he was calling out the dishes, he was like pepper bacon at that.
Pepper bacon. He said how he put the ham, he let the ham soak in fucking Pepsi, Coca-Cola for fucking 3 days, man.
You got the most important part. It's world famous.
World famous, man.
Oh, he's right. He is famous now.
Yeah, he is famous now. And it's being wickedness, man. For being infamous.
And it's true about Google. I know bros be like Google, but if you actually search up nowadays if it's pork good for you, Google would now say that pork, lean pork is actually good for a diet. No, brother. I know what you mean. But lean pork is actually beneficial for a good diet. So now, science is letting you know that you can eat pork. It's healthy for you. But we know that's a bottom feeder. Parasites. Catch all those, man. We need salvation, man.
Unclean thing clean? Or clean thing out of unclean? Yep. And they calling the wrong names too, man. They calling on Chessie over some swine.
They did call it Thanksgiving Day. They called it.
Oh, y'all talking about the video in the chat? Okay.
And it's crazy, bro, because they just want to celebrate Thanksgiving without the money. That's very disrespectful. You know y'all about to see outside. Like the same dude said, he had chicken joints, bro. I wonder for what. You know?
Deuteronomy 14 and verse 3, thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. Okay, because not only was he eating swine, he also said that he eats crab legs too. And he was proud about it, man. And that's absolutely wicked, man. Crabs is nasty as hell, man. But that's their job. All right, but a crab will eat a damn rat. There was a video of a crab eating a rat. All right, and you niggas want to consume that, man. All right, and that's the thing, man. Jacob fucking get mad if a fly lands on that food, which is understandable, right? As flies, you feel by right? But why don't you want a fly to land on your food? Because flies land on shit, flies land on garbage, da-da-da-da. Well, that's what you're eating when you eat pork. You're eating shit, you're eating garbage, you're eating a lot of excess of other things. Probably even dead animals too. Because pigs eat anything that they can fit in their mouth, man. They are literally walking garbage disposal, man. It's even rumored, which I believe to be true, that there are people who own pig farms, like mafia bosses. They own pig farms to get rid of the dead bodies, man.
Yes, that's the man.
And you niggas over here,
when they shit out, a bone was in their shit.
Damn.
They use that as evidence. The body. So when they used to do a certain reform, they found people were bone in the pieces. So they used that as evidence.
That mean that bitch ate the bone too. Niggas is fucking demons.
That's his spirit. Hey, I had a woman tell me, I say, good for her. Good for her. But that woman say that she would rather eat fucking pork than turkey. You know, she said she would rather eat pork than turkey, man. This is where we at, man. We got shit that's abominable in delicacies now, man. Like the whole seafood shit, that's delicacies now, man.
What Drake said? Drake said bad bitches eat seafood. Now all these bitches in line at fucking Crafty Crab throwing down seafood bros down they throat, man. Box smelling all bad, pH off, man. But that's what they do in this place. They tell you that a bottom feeder is a delicacy. They'll show you a shrimp or a lobster and tell you, oh, this is you gotta eat this if you're rich, man. This is a rich meal right here, man. But in reality, they defiling you, man.
exactly. And in fact, it was actually slave food.
Yep.
There was an article that came out how, you know, seafood, like shellfish, they use that to feed prisoners, man.
And you know what's crazy? Listening? You know what's crazy about that? There was an article too that said the slaves and the prisoners revolted when they were being fed lobster. Now niggas line up thinking lobster is the best of the best. They said the fucking slaves revolted when they were being fed lobster.
Man, now niggas.
How fucking bad that shit is for. They knew in their spirit we ain't gonna be eating it. Go ahead, Slucky, yeah.
Oh, now niggas lined up to eat that shit now, man. That's true.
That shit like when I walk in like one of them shops, you know, go shop, like that arrow just come at you.
Oh, when you hit like the seafood section, shit stinking up in there.
Thanks, bro. And you like, God damn, bro. And that shit lets you know enough now. I ain't supposed to do that shit, man. Like, the thing is, that shit tastes that bad. Why would you eat it? You know, for people, that's just a love of pleasure. You know, I just want to taste that one. No, what it really is Jake envying their oppressors, envying Esau, because there was a point in time where you had Esau, where again, when you would be brought a plate of fucking crab legs or what's the other one, lobster, shrimp. That shit used to be oyster,
Crab.
What's the other one? Scallop. The water, brother. Those used to be
Squid,
Barnacles.
calamari.
Calamari.
Oh, brother put that in the chat. You put an article in the chat that said a lot of restaurants, you think the calamari, but what they take the innards of the pig, put it in dough and deep fry it.
Yeah.
Pig booty.
Booty hole. Booty hole. Not the booty, the hole.
And you wonder why this take a woman out the innards of
Oh.
calamari. You got demons on her at the end of the night, man. You just spend her fucking big asshole, man.
Man.
Hey, remember that bitch that ordered 30-something oyster? Well, how much oyster she ordered?
Oh yeah, that bitch was tripping, bro.
Yeah, that bitch was tripping. And then the nigga left her with the bill. Yeah, seafood, of course they go put spirits on you. Because you ain't supposed to be eating that shit. But yeah, again, the point I was making, there was a point in time where all those seafood were, if you were eating it, you were considered upper echelon. But Esau walked away from that shit, and now you eating that shit, and you thinking that you equating to your oppressor. Stop envying the fucking oppressor, man. You don't know what his end shall be. His end is fucking slavery, man.
Right. That's right, man. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, man. These niggas ain't winning, man.
Right, man.
I'm tired of that shit. Just because you drive a McLaren, you drive a Ferrari, you getting bitches, but you a nigga. You in the world.
Right.
You sold out. You don't get no respect from me, man. You had to bend over to get all them goodies, man. All right? You ain't winning, man. And you know how I know you ain't winning? And you know how you know you ain't winning? Is because when you go home late at night, and when it's all said and done, and you left to your own thoughts, you fucking get eaten up on the inside because you know you sold out. You know you through, man. You niggas ain't winning, man. You really just got your constellation on this side, and you thought that, you know, because you lack patience, that you got it. You ain't got it, man.
Where you from?
South America.
Asher.
South America.
Asher, that's the tribe of Asher right there.
You an Asherite.
What?
You an Israelite. From the tribe of Asher. You're a God's chosen people.
A sharp means to be happy in the Hebrew.
It's time to come back into this, man.
I know, I believe that.
You believe in God? You believe
God.
God?
God. Only one God.
That's right. That's right, bro. You believe
No
in
matter where it comes from, only one. I respect it.
You believe in the Bible?
Not everything. What because we start off with everything because there's some words, there's certain things that really no one really knows what that word is. How we know that that's what it means.
Hey,
Certain things that so confused a little bit. You know?
who brought out that
More faith.
Who brought out that verse? The unction. You brought that out, brother? Bring it out. Hey, bring it out again.
Hey, why everybody fighting over one God?
Because he's only the God of the Israelites. You know, everybody else who's not an Israelite, they're going to go into slavery in the kingdom of heaven. We're going to be the next rulers. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're on the bottom, we're oppressed. But the Lord's going to take the curses off of us. He's going to put them on our enemies, man. The reason why he cursed us as a nation, all right, is because we disobeyed him. You know, we didn't keep the laws. Now we're in captivity, but he's going to take the curses off of us and put them on our enemies, man, which is the other nations, man. You know? And we're really brothers. They try to say that because, you know, we're not the same skin color, and because you speak Spanish, we speak English. But nah, we all have the same forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. We're just different tribes. You know what I'm saying?
And we all went to slavery. The reason why so-called Ecuadorians speak Spanish because your people were language of our slave masters. We speak English because we were enslaved in America.
Right. Which the Bible speaks about that. The Bible speaks about how a nation that we wouldn't understand their language would come up against it. You know, and put slavery on slave ships. It's not just the Negroes wanting the slavery on slave ships. You had natives and you know, so-called Latinos go to slavery on slave ships too. They went to Spain, they went to Europe, they went to the Caribbean, all over the place, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we know we're the real Israelites. Not the people over there in the land of Israel. They're not the real Jews. We are the real Israelites. You know? We're God's chosen people. And he's gonna take us from this, and he's gonna set us up in the kingdom of heaven. But before that comes, America will be destroyed. In World War III, America is going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles. See? That's in the Bible. And all hell's going to break loose out here. You ever watch The Purge? It's going to be like The Purge out here, man. Or it's going to be like what's going on in Venezuela. Yeah. It's going to be like that out here. Because the economy... Yeah.
It's in New York. Yeah, in New York.
Yeah, all the immigrants going to New York. Hey, it's going to get bad out here, man. You know what I'm saying? What's really the real immigrant is Esau. If he came over here and took this land, he stole this land, and then try to say that we're immigrants. Nah, you're a real immigrant, man.
You want to read you something, okay? Isaiah 46, find that verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient time, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
Yeah, like the first one out. World War III came ready to happen. The month. So this was getting ready to happen in unreflect, right? So what's getting ready to happen is we're getting ready to do example. The RFID shit. You know, we're just going to be a new way to buy and sell. So since we talk about this already, we know that it is just because we're going to the book of Revelation 13. Everybody get Revelation 13, 16.
Revelation 13, verse 16.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he called them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Right. Some similar to where you can't go get the power from it to take that mark. His mark is his arm by this right there. And the way he's going to set it up is that, you know, he's like grab the front. If you ever done that, you got on the water right now,
with that word mark too. Now when it says that word mark in that verse, it's referring to the Greek word karabia. And Greek word karabia means an incision of the flesh. So that's why that's why it's very important when you read the Bible, you have to pray to the Lord to reveal the understanding unto you. Because that word, again, that word mark means, this is what's gonna be inserted inside of you. In either your right hand or in your forehead.
That's what they're going to try to do.
That's what they're going to try to do.
But we're not supposed to take it. Even if it costs our life, we're not supposed to take it because God said in Revelation 14 and 9 on down, he said there's no repentance for taking it. So anybody who takes it, they're going to be destroyed. So when all hell breaks loose and there's a famine out here, we're going to have to trust on the Lord, Yahweh, and his son, Yahushua. That's the real name of the Heavenly Father and the real name of his son. Yahweh and Yahushua. Yahweh means he exists, and he to be. Yahushua is he said he delivered. These are the paleo Hebrews. Now this is the original Hebrew of the Heavenly Father and only God the Son.
All the people spoke before he started speaking Spanish.
Right. So
This is your original tongue.
right. And so we're gonna have to call on those names and believe on them to save us in these times to come. We can't trust in Esau, the so-called white man. All right, the white man is Esau in the Bible. We're the Israelites, there's the Edomites, they're Esau. We can't trust them and take this because then that's going to make us God's enemy. We have to trust in him. He's going to feed us some family. He's going to make sure we're good. We're happy. We're merry and abundant. You know, because famine is coming, man. America is going to be destroyed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But in order to be saved from that destruction, you got to believe on the Lord. You know? That's what it is, man.
appreciate the word.
All right. Hey, man, all praise to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His Son, Yahushua. Hey, remember, those names, Yahweh and Yahushua.
You remember the name, though. No,
We'll get our fine.
No, man. Like the bro said, hey, and this is why it's very important that you do go out to the chief place of concourse, okay, the highways and byways, and you compel. All right, those that want to hear this word and That's a good reason why you gotta come out here. Like you said, compel them, okay? Them that are bidden unto the marriage. So it's very important that we come out here and we teach our people, man. Tell them the truth, man, because their whole life they've been hearing lies. And that's why sometimes, ultimately it's up to the Lord, but it's like getting pulled. It's like, what's that, tug of war? It's because they have those strongholds, man, from all those teachings, all those lies that they were taught.
That's why he was battling. Right. That's why I asked him, you believe in God? He said, yeah. You believe in the Bible? Some things I don't believe. Because of the strong Christianity did that. Catholicism did that.
Spirit, I was thinking of.
They tell you based on man's philosophies and false doctrine.
Hey, that's what Esau wanted. That goes back to their system, man. They're like, fuck it, let's throw them in Christianity. Let Pastor Pork Chop tell them all types of bullshit. We gonna have them confused and they just not gonna believe nothing. That's what they want. Esau wants our people to be fucking atheists, man. That's really what he wants, man. Because they know the minute that we are any type of spiritual, then we start searching. Then we start looking. And then we find the truth. So they're afraid of that, man. So shit, they could keep us in a lower state, not knowing the truth, not believing, man. They feel well accomplished, man.
We're gonna close out. All right. I'll brought us out of camp lesson with that fine man. We're gonna give all praise, all that glory.
Yeah, how Ba Shum, I was shy, Ba Shum, Kwak with Dash.
All right. Double honor to the apostle, another great most never will. Peace and blessings to the elected Israel. Go say Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba.
Kwame Yasharala.